Welcome to biology class. Today we are studying about the detailed structure of animal cell and plant cell. Here we have the ultra structure of animal cell and ultra structure of plant cell. When you observe at higher magnification, we can see all these parts clearly. The basic components of a cell are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Whereas in plant cell, the same parts will be there: cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus. Along with that, one additional layer called thick layer called cell wall will be there. And in the cytoplasm, all the cell organelles will be present. Cell organelles are like our organs in the body for the cell to perform various functions. These are microscopic structures, very active and functional in the cell. In both the cells, we have cell organelles. Let us observe a few slides and know the structure of cell in detail.
In our previous class, we observed onion peel cell and human cheek cells, and the structure reveals like this, having cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. A generalized cell, when observed under electron microscope, reveals the following structures: cell membrane or plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Cytoplasm has numerous structures called organelles. Is composed of phospholipid bilayer with embedded proteins. The plasma membrane is selectively permeable to ions and organic molecules and regulates the movement of substances in and out of the cell. Plant cells have a cell wall surrounding to it. So a thick cell wall is present around the cell membrane. The cell wall is a non-living substance. It is made up of cellulose. It gives shape and rigidity to the cell. The cell wall is freely permeable and permits all the substances to enter and leave the cell without hindrance. Cell wall is dead. In fungi, cell wall is made up of chitin. This is the ultra structure of a typical plant cell. So additional layer here is cell wall when we compare to animal cell. Next, we have cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a semi-fluid substance. Occupies the most part of the cell within the cell membrane. Like how we have organs in the entire body, there are little organs called cell organelles embedded in the cytoplasm. The cell organelles are the living parts of the cell and perform various functions. Many chemical reactions occur in cytoplasm. The important cell organelles are Golgi apparatus, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, nucleus, lysosomes, vacuole, centriole, mitochondria. These are the animal cell organelles and these are the plant cell organelles with various functions. They have specific functions. All the cell organelles have specific functions. Now let us consider protoplasm and cytoplasm. Let us know the difference. Protoplasm is the entire content of the living cell, including nucleus and cytoplasm. Whereas cytoplasm is the jelly-like matrix consisting of cell organelles excluding nucleus. So In cytoplasm, this area is cytoplasm, and the entire area within the cell membrane, we call it as protoplasm. This entire area is protoplasm, and from here to here we call it as cytoplasm. The next important structure of a cell is nucleus. Nucleus is a small spherical mass located in the center of the cytoplasm. It has numerous pores. You can see here numerous pores. These are the numerous pores. These are the pores. These are the numerous pores. We call it as nuclear pore to permit the movement of materials between the cytoplasm and inside the nucleus. Nucleus is filled with nucleoplasm, a jelly-like matrix called nucleoplasm. In nucleoplasm, there are thread-like structures called chromatin network. And each nucleus has a little nucleus embedded inside. We call it as nucleolus. This is a nucleolus. At least one will be there in all the cells, but in some nucleus there will be two nucleoli also. So these thread-like structures are called chromatin fibers. Now during cell division, these thread-like structures, thread-like fibers, they form a ribbon-like structure called chromosomes. Now you can see here, this is a cell, this is a nucleus. Inside the nucleus, you can see chromatin network has converted into chromosomes. Each chromosome is made up of a protein and a single molecule of deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid is nothing but DNA. The DNA molecule is a double helix, that is two long thin strands twisted around each other like a spiral staircase. The sides are sugar and phosphate molecules. A gene is a short segment of DNA, and your genes contain instructions that tell your cells to make proteins which perform various functions in your body to keep you healthy. When you compare your features with your parents, don't you think that you have resemblance? Observe this pig. Puppies have dark fur and light brown fur, the feature inherited from their parents. Also, the features of children and parents are similar. Each gene carries instructions that determine your features such as eye color, hair color, height, etc. When you observe these plants, you can see the young saplings resemble the big plants. Cells in which nuclear membrane is absent are called prokaryotic cells. Now we studied about nucleus, but in this cell we don't have definite nucleus. This is a bacterial cell where there is no definite nuclear membrane. So here you can see the chromatin network or genetic material. It is in the form of circular pattern. We call it as nucleoid. See here it's written nucleoid, and there is no boundary for the nuclear material or nucleoid to be embedded. So there is no definite nucleus. Pro means primitive, carry-on means nucleus. So primitive nucleus. Whereas in this case, so bacteria is the example here. Whereas in this case, it has all the other animals. Apart from bacteria, all the other animals and multicellular plants, they have definite nucleus in which chromosomes, chromatin network is present. chromosomes are present, nucleoplasm, nucleolus are present. This is a prokaryotic cell. Here you can see eukaryotic cell. You can compare both of them and note the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Now next organelle. In the plant cell and animal cell, we have both. In plant cell and animal cell, a free space called vacuole. Vacuoles are the non-living substances. They are the clear spaces in the cytoplasm. Animal cell has small and few vacuoles, whereas plant cell has single large central vacuole. The liquid inside it is known as cell sac. So they store water, waste and nutrients in them. Let us sum up the functions of various parts of the cell. Cell membrane controls the entry and exit of the materials in the cell. Nuclear membrane controls the entry and exit of the materials into and out of the nucleus. Nucleus is the control center of the cell. Chromosomes have genetic information in the nucleus. Endoplasmic reticulum is a transport system. Ribosomes makes proteins. Golgi complex or Golgi bodies are the packages of proteins. Vacuole stores water and other waste. Lysosomes breaks down old cells, and mitochondria helps in cellular respiration and provides energy. Thank you.